Are you thinking about hiring a financial advisor in 2026, but you're not sure how to separate the real experts from the salespeople? In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to find the right financial advisor. I'll break down what fee only means, how advisors actually get paid, and the different ways that you can work with one, whether that's hourly, flat fee, or based on assets under management. By the end, you'll know what to look for and what to avoid. I'm Kyle Harper, founder of Harper Financial Planning, a fee-only financial firm based in Columbia, South Carolina. A lot of people don't realize that the term financial advisor isn't tightly regulated, and that means someone at a bank or an insurance company who's really just a salesperson can still call themselves a financial advisor. Salespeople earn commissions by selling products like mutual funds, annuities, insurance. Their income depends on what you buy. True advisors earn their income directly from you, the client, not from the products they recommend. This is where the term fee-only advisor comes in. A fee-only advisor is paid only by the client, not by commissions, kickbacks, incentives. They are legally required to act as fiduciaries, which means putting your interests first. If you're interviewing an advisor, ask them directly, are you fee only and a fiduciary at all times? That one question will tell you a lot about whether they are or are not a good fit. Now let's talk about ways you can actually work with an advisor. Even within fee only planning, there are a few different models. There's hourly planning where you pay by the hour for advice. This can be great if you want a check-in or help with a specific issue. Flat fee planning is where you pay a set amount quarterly or annually for ongoing financial planning. This model works well if you want a clear, predictable cost for comprehensive advice. There's also the most common assets under management model where you pay a percentage of the investments that the advisor manages for you, typically 1% or less. This model is common if you want investment management bundled with financial planning. It can become more expensive as your portfolio grows. So which one is best? It really depends on what you need. They each come with pros and cons, but the important thing is that the advisor can clearly communicate how they get paid so that you can make an informed decision. When you're looking for a financial advisor in 2026, focus on these three things. Number one, are they a fiduciary at all times? Number two, are they fee only, paid only by you? And number three, can they clearly communicate how they get paid, and does that fit what you're looking for? If you get those three things right, you'll avoid some of the sales pitches and find an advisor who's truly on your side. Now let's take a moment to look at some online directories where you can find an advisor who fits your needs and reach out for an intro call. The first directory that I want to take a look at here is NAPFA, the National Association of Personal Financial Advisors. This one is based primarily on location. You can put in your zip code. We'll use here in Columbia, South Carolina. And you can decide how big a range you want. I would encourage you to put the highest you can. And then you can filter based on what criteria you might be looking for. So you say, I'm looking for someone who can specialize in special needs planning, who offers AUM fee structure. And you can apply that and it will pull up all of the firms within that radius that are able to offer that type of service for you. This is the biggest directory of the three. And what I like about it is that there are a lot of options. One of the downsides is that there's no way to do a nationwide search. It's based on location. So if you're wanting to search nationwide, especially as more advisors offer virtual services, you might just have to do a few searches and provide a big radius for the search. Another one that I really like is the XY Planning Networks directory. I always just Google XY Planning Network and go to find an advisor. And on this directory, you can be a little bit more granular in what you're looking for. It's not specifically location dependent. And so you can either search for an advisor's name if you know the individual, or you can do by location as well. I'm going to pull up the filters here and we'll say we're looking for someone who is focused specifically on pastors. We can see that there are 2 advisors in the network that specialize in financial planning for pastors. You can view their profiles and reach out to them directly, visit their website or blog, and schedule an intro call. This is another good site. It's not as large of a directory as NAPFA's is, but there's some additional filter criteria that you have here that you may not have on NAPFA's site. Lastly is the Garrett Planning Network. This is a smaller directory. One of the things I like about this directory is if a client is looking for an hourly engagement, all of the advisors in the Garrett Planning Network are fee-only advisors who don't have minimums who offer hourly financial planning. And so on their site, you can find an advisor near you and search by specialty or by how they charge. We're looking for a financial advisor who specializes in divorce planning. We can find an advisor, and it's going to pull up all the advisors who, again, specialize in that specific field. And you can view each of their profiles. You can reach out to them directly, schedule an intro call, and see who's going to be the best fit for you. My recommendation is always pick at least 2 or 3 advisors to give you a good context for what you might like about one advisor as compared to another. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos on how to make smarter financial decisions.